When you think about food in France, you may not be thinking about seafood, but some of the best food that I've had in Paris is seafood. France has one of the longest coastlines in Europe, and we're pretty close to the ocean. I mean, we even have seagulls right here along the Seine. So in this video, we're gonna share with you some of the best places to go, and we'll try some fish en croûte, some mussels and fries, or moules frites, some oysters in an oyster bar, and some bouillabaisse.
So are you ready to go and try the seafood?
I'm ready.
Allez, on y va.
Let's go.
In a restaurant called Le Dôme, which is in the Montparnasse train station area. And this is an institution in terms of French restaurants in Paris. There's about a dozen of those around Paris, which is one of the restaurants that you must try at least once in Paris. We've picked Le Dôme because they have amazing seafood. And what we're going to try today is we're going to try two things. The first thing is the Bouillabaisse. And the Bouillabaisse comes from the city of Marseille in France. It's actually all the Mediterranean area. It's a fish stew, and it's absolutely delicious. The second thing we're going to try is a sole meuniere. And the sole meuniere is this flat fish, and it's absolutely amazing fish. Cheers to you, darling.
Now that's how you eat fresh, good fish. It's just light and crispy, and it's done to perfection is all I can think. Those potatoes are whipped like air. It's like air potatoes. You can tell they took a long time to cook this with love.
This looks like a big meal. It's just not a big meal. I mean, it is a big meal, but it's not like super heavy at all. All the soup and then all the fish and the potatoes with it and that sauce is just very light. It's very delightful.
I don't know how this dessert that looks like that can taste this light and airy and fluffy. That's good stuff. So we're here at the Conchoir de Mer, and this place is a fish market, a restaurant, and a takeout delivery for amazing seafood platters. They have all kind of seafood, but they're best known for their platter of crustaceans and shellfish. This place is owned by a fisherman who comes from a long line of fishermen, and it's a seafood store where you can just come and buy oysters and fish and scallops and things, or you can eat in the restaurant. Actually, you can get the fish at their market, and they'll cook the fish you pick right here for your meal. But we're here having a large platter of amazing lobsters, clams, oysters, shrimps, the langoustine, just amazing seafood. And we're trying the sea urchin, which I'm a little nervous about, but we're gonna try the sea urchin. It's crisp, it's clean, and I know that it's paired perfectly with this seafood.
Bon appétit! Enjoy!
If you want to have a great seafood platter, I mean, you come here. I mean, these guys are fishermen. His family are fishermen. They are in Trouville and Deauville, which is Normandy, which is 2 hours from here. They are fishermen. They know the good fish and the good seafood, and the stuff you're gonna get here is great quality. I mean, this is amazing. Cheers.
I'm told it's one of those things you're either gonna love it or hate it, and I'm a little scared to try it. It's sweeter than I thought. It's not horrible, but it's just bizarre enough that I'm not taking another bite.
It's very spongy, it's very unusual. It doesn't taste bad or anything, but it's kind of odd. I don't know that I would order that necessarily again. I'm putting lemon on it. See if that does anything to it. I would definitely add lemon to it because it changed everything. It was actually not bad. I think I'm gonna finish it.
That is heaven on a fork. It doesn't taste like that when I cook these things at home. That's good. Now we're meeting Vincent near the Arc de Triomphe to try some European sea bass and croûte. I can't wait to try that.
Bon appétit. Well, the taste of soup is just excellent with the sauce. This is just, I love that.
May I have a bite?
Yes.
That is a perfect combination of crunchy and smooth and delightful. Hot and cold,
Hot and cold.
and that soup is really good.
It is.
That is a white fish tartare, and it's lemony with cilantro. It's a red grapefruit with the lime and cilantro and the white fish, and it is so good. So good.
This is very good. May I have another bite?
No? In salt, like you could see them, they cut it open from the salt and everything. The fish is amazingly light and delicious.
Very tender, very sweet, and you don't feel the salt because the coat is the great salt all around, and you don't feel this salt. It's very, very, very good.
Your friends want to eat seafood, but you're not sure you want to eat seafood and you don't like it, have amazing chicken. Love it. That's really good. That's a delightful fish. This is good.
There's no road.
There's no word for it.
No.
Today we're in a neighborhood seafood restaurant in the heart of Saint-Germain called Salmon Sea. But this is a Parisian secret. If you want amazing seafood, you come right here. There's not a lot of tables that you can see right behind me. I think maybe there's like less than 10 tables. But this is a great restaurant.
That is a good olive tempanade on the crispiest little baguette slices.
And what we're drinking with this is Agia Teja. This is a white wine from the Basque Country. It's actually was recommended by the people next table over. I can't wait to give it a shot.
The wine is a little bit buttery, a little bit fruity. It's extraordinarily fresh, light, and very easy to drink. Here's a French word for you, pompette, which means a little tipsy. This is a very fresh, cold salmon cake with some kind of cream on top. We're gonna find out. It's light and fluffy and fresh and cold, but it just tastes like I want another bite.
Mussels and fries is really Northern Europe, so you have some in Paris, but it's like all the north of France and of course all of Belgium. Mussels and fries is big over there. Oh god, this is good. I'm pretty much sure that this is not good for my diet, but the good news is I'm starting my diet tomorrow, so we're good. This is a Parisian secret spot. Their rating is really good, and I know why. This food is excellent. Really, really good. Sometimes it's eggy, sometimes it's creamy. This one is just right.
We're here today at the Regis Oyster Bar in Saint-Germain-des-Prés, right around the corner from the Marbion metro station. And this is a place where Parisians go. This is not a touristic area. You're gonna find a lot of locals eating in this place. They have their regular customers and all of the locals that come here. Not touristic at all, but it's definitely worth knowing about. Oysters is something very special in France. I mean, I grew up in Miami, I've lived around the Gulf Coast, and I never heard anyone speak with such specificity about oysters as the French. But there's all kinds of different points, different flavors, and they actually taste very different. They even have one that they stamp with the letter G just to make sure that no one is claiming to be selling those oysters because they're very special. And in this place, it is a traditional oyster bar. It's very small. They also have sea urchins and shrimps and some appetizers and stuff. A lovely list of wines. But this is an oyster bar, and we're gonna try oysters of all the different types today. I can't wait. If you want me to butcher the French language, I'll say boissonneuse, Chablis. Very nice, easy to drink, light and fruity, and it goes great with oysters. He said we should start on this one and work our way around that way. Of course, these are shrimps, these are clams, and these are sea urchins from Iceland. I believe that one is male and one is female, and I think you can tell that by the color. This should be marvelous because there's not going to be any fresher oysters anywhere in Paris, so let's eat. In France, they actually put a vinegar on oysters, or a vinegar with shallots, some kind of flavored vinegar. This one has, it's not alcoholic, but it has a bourbon flavor. So we're going to try that right here. That's good. It's very nice. I never had an oyster like that with the bourbon vinegar. They don't do cocktail sauce here. You do lemon, you do butter, or you do mayonnaise. And when I say butter, I don't mean melted butter, I mean butter on bread.
It's really good.
so delicate and delicious.
This is the way to finish an oyster lunch. It's delicious.